I'm going to make you a lasagna today just because I've had so many requests for lasagna. To be honest, lasagna is not something that I make very often, and that's because I lose the will to live halfway through and it turns into spaghetti bolognese, but I'll see it through to the end. The most difficult thing is deciding what size dish you're going to put it in. But to start with, I'm going to finely chop in this onion, a carrot, about 5 or 6 mushrooms and a red pepper, and I'm going to fry it off in either some fry light or you can use some olive oil. So that's your vegetables, they're just sweating off. Remember to add some salt to the pan, and that just lets the water come out of the vegetables so that you won't need to use any more oil. And just let them sweat away for about 10 minutes. So they've been sweating for about 10 minutes. Can you see? And it's not dried up. So add your garlic. Don't put this in at the beginning because garlic burns. So there's your garlic, about 2 cloves or more if you like more. A good couple of tablespoons of tomato puree. It's important to cook your tomato puree out. I don't know why, it just is. So for about another 5 minutes, just stir that out, cook your tomato puree through and the garlic. So, and then add your mince. I've got 5% fat beef mince, just to keep it better for you. And just give that mince a good brown off. So the mince is nice and browned. Then you just add a beef stock pot, 2 500, I've got tomato up my arm, 500ml things of passata. I'll just get some water in one of these. Now because it's going to be a lasagna, you don't want it to be too wet. So normally I would put 2 things of water in if it was going to be bolognese. So we need some oregano. I should have got it out before. Oh, there it is. That was lucky. It's the second thing I've got hold of. So a bit of a tip when you're crushing garlic or grating garlic like I do, when you wash your hands in cold water. If you wash your hands after you've been cutting chilies or garlic, the oils will penetrate your skin with warm water. So use cold water, then your fingers won't stink. So a good couple of teaspoons, I would say that is. And you just need to put a lid on that, because remember I said there's no good ragu made in half an hour. That needs to sit and blip and simmer for at least an hour. So we'll put a lid on it on a low heat and we'll come back to that. So your white sauce is just a tablespoon of butter, 2 tablespoons of plain flour and about 600ml of milk. So just melt your butter because we're making a roux. So we need to cook the flour. If you can't be bothered with this bit, I suppose you could use a jar, but you need to just cook this for a couple of minutes. So that's been going for a couple of minutes. Add your milk, add it gradually. So bit by bit, and just keep stirring it in. Don't worry about the lumps, they disappear. Might need to get a whisk to it. Just as it gets thicker, just keep adding more. Stir in a couple of tablespoons of grated parmesan cheese. That's quite thick now. If you need to loosen it up, just put some more milk in. And plenty of black pepper. Right, so we're ready to build the lasagna. So, come and have a look at this mince. See, that's nice. That's a good bolognese, that. It's all cooked down. There's your white sauce. So we've laid it up, minced pasta sheets, white sauce, minced pasta sheets, white sauce, 3 times. I've put some basil leaves on the top. I've got 2 handfuls of cheddar, mature cheddar, and 1 handful of parmesan. You can use mozzarella if that's what you've got. This just happens to be what I've got, and sprinkle it on the top. Now that goes in a 200 oven for 20 minutes, half an hour, something like that. So the lasagne's done. I know it's not particularly low in calories, but you can help yourself. You can use 5% fat mince, you can use skim milk for the roux, you can use reduced fat cheese. You don't have to have chips with it, you can have new potatoes, so you can make it better. And there it is.